Hello students, myself Shraddha Agarwal from Holy Hearts Education Academy. Today I came with class 12 topic, that is electrochemistry. Now student, in this chapter we are going to study about the electrochemical cell, electrolytic cell as well as various type of cell in batteries. Now today's topic will be electrochemical cell. So what is electrochemical cell? A cell which convert chemical energy to electrical energy is known to be electrochemical cell. Now coming to the diagram, if we are going to see the electrochemical cell, here I have made a diagram in which I have made two beaker A as well as beaker B. Beaker A, I have dipped zinc rod in a zinc sulfate solution whose concentration is 1 molar, and this zinc sulfate acts as an electrolyte. Similarly, in beaker B, I have took copper rod, dip in a copper sulfate solution, concentration 1 molar, and here copper sulfate again will act as an electrolyte. Both the half cell is going to be connected by salt bridge. So what is the function of salt bridge? It completes the inner cell circuit. This you have already studied in class 11. The two metallic rod is connected with a metallic wire. So when a cell reaction proceeds, the electron get released from zinc rod towards the copper electrode, whereas the current flow from copper rod to zinc rod. Coming to the working principle of electrochemical cell, the first step I am going to write about the cell reaction. In any of the cell reaction, there are two half cell. One is represented by oxidation half cell reaction, another is represented by reduction half cell reaction. Oxidation process goes in anode, whereas reduction process goes in cathode. So under oxidation process, zinc is going to release electron and gets converted into zinc ions, whereas in reduction, copper ions will gain electron and get converted into copper solid. When we are going to write down the overall cell reaction, so the two electron on both oxidation half cell reaction which are present on the RHS as well as LHS side is cancelled out, and the cell reaction is written as zinc solid plus copper ions gets converted into copper solid plus zinc ions. Now how to write down the cell representation? This is the cell reaction. Now we are going to come to the cell representation. The general formula for cell representation is anode electrolyte. The double slash represent the salt bridge, cathode electrolyte as well as cathode. So in a given cell, which rod is going to act as anode? That is zinc. So zinc slash Zn2 plus ion, or you can write it down zinc sulfate along with its concentration 1 molar. Double slash represent the salt bridge. Then copper 2 plus ion you can write it down, or you can write it on copper sulfate with its concentration 1 molar slash copper. Now standard reduction potential or standard electrode potential, it is represented by E naught cell. So how to calculate E naught cell? E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So coming to the question can be asked like, can a solution of 1 molar copper sulfate solution can be stored in a vessel made up of nickel, given that E naught value of nickel is minus 0.25 volt, whereas E naught cell for copper is 0.34 volt. So the first step is to write down the cell reaction. So when I am going to write down the cell reaction, it comes to be nickel solid plus copper ions gets converted into nickel 2 plus and plus copper. Now how can you come to know that which rod will act as a anode or cathode? If the electrode potential value is given to you, one is of positive value, another is of negative value, the negative value standard reduction potential act as a anode. As it is going to act as a anode, it will lose electron. Hence, nickel is going to lose electron. Whereas the positive electrode potential value say that it is going to act as a cathode. So, copper ions will gain electron and get converted to copper. Here we are going to write down the cell representation, that is nickel slash nickel sulfate, or we can write it down Ni2 plus ion double slash again salt bridge copper ion slash copper. To calculate E naught cell, it come to be E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So the value come to be E naught cathode value is plus 0.34 volt minus E naught value come to be minus 0.25 volt. Solving this question, we are going to get the answer plus 0.59 volt. So as the E naught value comes in a positive value, it shows that the reaction can possible. The reaction can possible, that means it is not safe to keep copper sulfate solution in a nickel metal. Hence I have written here as E naught value is positive value, it shows that the reaction is possible and hence copper sulfate solution cannot be stored in a nickel vessel. Now if you are going to get the half cell means a cell is going to act either as a anode or the cathode. The cell is not completed. Now to complete the cell, we have to connect with the standard half cell. So the standard half cell is going to act as a hydrogen electrode, which you have studied in 11th class under the topic SHE or NHE. And it is represented by Pt/H2 gaseous state, H2 molar concentration, that is H plus ion. Now E naught value of hydrogen electrode come to be 0.0 volt. That means it has a tendency to act as both as well as anode as well as cathode. Coming to the next topic, that is electrochemical series and its application. So electrochemical series, it is the arrangement of various standard half cell in which in the order of their decreasing value of the standard reduction potential is called electrochemical series. Now if you are going to see electrochemical series, this is an electrochemical series of the metal. You can see that the values written in a increasing order of reducing agent. Reducing agent, that means here which is the cell is going to act as a oxidation. So when we move down to the series, you can see that it is going to act as a oxidation process, and oxidation process is exhibited by anode. So the cell which is whose value come in a negative value is going to act as a anode, and the value whose positive come to act as a cathode. Now if I am going to construct a cell between one of a positive value as well as one of a negative value, positive value will act as a cathode whereas negative value act as a anode. But if a cell is constructed between two positive value, suppose plus 0.287 as well as plus 1.78, then plus 2.87 value act as a cathode whereas plus 1.78 value act as a anode. Now if the cell is constructed between two negative value means its standard reduction potential value comes in a negative, that is minus 0.44 volt or minus 2.93 volt. So minus 0.44 volt act as a cathode whereas minus 2.93 volt act as a anode. Now this type of question can be asked in the question paper. Now if a cell is constructed between cadmium and iron, calculate its standard reduction potential. Given that standard reduction potential of cadmium is minus 0.40 volt whereas standard reduction potential of iron is minus 0.44 volt. Now coming to the question, the formula is E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So here E naught cell is equal to E naught cadmium. Why cadmium? Its value is minus 0.40 volt, as well as E naught anode, that is here E naught anode is going to act as a iron. So its value is minus 0.44 volt. By solving this, you are going to get the answer 0.04 volt. So students, you are going to prepare the notes of this topic as well as you have to solve NCERT question related to this topic. Thank you.